be here with us tonight. We have three very lovely ladies who will be vying for the queen position, and since there are only 3 positions for the Miss Armada in court, we already know they're all on the court. All we need to do now is figure out who we'll use for the queen. So, to start things off, let's bring in contestant number 1. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Very nervous backstage, but they're doing great tonight. We have, like I say, some very active and lovely young ladies. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Contestant number 1. Give her a big round of applause. There we go. And now we have contestant number 2. Going to be very impressed with these young ladies. They've already come from an interview with our judges who are here right now, so they're excited and ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a very big round of applause. We have contestant number 2. And now, making the final entrance is contestant number 3. So good to have you all here tonight to help applaud these young ladies on. It takes a lot of courage to be up here on stage and be asked questions that you don't know what you're going to be asked. So let's give number 3 a big hand. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3. All right, here they are, ladies and gentlemen, our contestants for the 2025 Miss Armada pageant. Give them a big round of applause! We're so glad to have you ladies here tonight. And now, I would like each of the ladies to introduce themselves to you. So first of all, contestant number 1.
Hello everybody, I'm Abby Groen and I'm currently a junior at Armada High School. I have undecided of what I want to do in my future, but I plan on going into either biology, business, engineering, or teaching.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Abby Groen! All righty, next we have contestant number 2.
I'm Allison Coleman. I'm currently a junior, and I plan to go into college for musical theater.
Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Coleman! Give her a hand. And here we have to my right, contestant number 3.
I'm Ava Perry and I'm a senior at Armada High School, and I'm looking forward to pursuing my future career in taxidermy.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Ava Perry! All righty, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, it takes a lot of courage to come up here sometimes and talk to people, and I'm very proud of these ladies. I'm sure there's a much larger graduating and junior class that's out there, and they are unfortunately missing a wonderful opportunity, and these 3 young ladies have stepped forward to take the chance to be on the Miss Armada Queen and Court. So, one more time, take a look at them, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm about to dismiss them from the stage so they can change into some evening wear so that I can ask them some questions when they come back out. Give them a big hand, again, our 3 lovely ladies for the Miss Armada 2025 pageant. Ladies, you are dismissed. All right. While the ladies are backstage changing, yeah, give them a hand. Keep that courage up for them. I'll tell you, it's not easy. Like I said, they've already had an interview with our judges, whom I would like to introduce to you right now. Let's see here. Oh, it's rough when you have to juggle paper. Okay, first on my left over here, we have Fallon Sear. Fallon is a 2003 Romeo High School graduate and the 2004 Romeo Peach Queen. She lives in Washington Township with her husband, 2 children, and 2 fur babies. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. And next to her, I have Miranda LaFontaine. Miranda was Miss Armada in 2016, which I remember, by golly. Isn't that amazing? Miranda's a full-time licensed veterinary technician and interviewed with her golden retriever, Sven. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, thank you for being here tonight to help us with our job. Okay, and then also I would like quickly to thank our tech crew who are up here volunteering to help. And I just lost their card. There it is. There we go. We have Caitlin Therrett up there, former Armada student and current art auditorium manager for the high school. And helping her is Zoe Gillespie, former Armada student, just here to help. So give them a hand. We appreciate their work. In the back, you may have noticed, we also have Dave running the camera for Channel 6. Give him a hand for taking time out of his schedule to film tonight's pageant. We appreciate that. I would also like to draw attention, if I could, to our little handout. We would also like to thank Nancy Davis, Nancy Bliss, Rosie Geyer-Block, Shayla Rodriguez, and Geyer Farms and Greenhouses for the refreshments that we'll be enjoying in a little while after the questions. And as I was saying about the questions, I'll be calling the girls out one at a time and asking them questions from their resumes. 2 questions. One will be from their resume, and then 1 question, which will be the same for all 3 girls, will be asked. And as I say, they don't know what the questions are, so they're always a little bit nervous. So make sure you keep the applause going for them when they come back out. Let's see. I wanted to also thank flowers for the contestants. These flowers up here, by the way, are from Geyer Farms and Greenhouses. And Keepsake Designs made up the flowers that the contestants will receive at the end of the pageant. And the Miss Armada Committee, which goes and keeps a strong eye on our ladies all throughout the year to make sure they're safe. Rosie Geyer-Block, Michelle Short, and Amanda Folsky. Our big thank you to them. It was a year. They have, and we also have a young escort who will be helping us when the ladies come out. And his name, he's probably hiding back there right now, is Joey Folsky. So we appreciate his help for tonight. So give him a hand if you would. He'll be right in a second. We'll see him shortly. Just would like to kind of again emphasize to be in the Miss Armada court and be the queen is not an easy decision. One you have to go through the pageant, be up on stage in front of folks. From there are anywhere from 9 to a dozen or so parades that they will participate in during the summer. And the pageant is not like the Miss America type of pageant. This pageant is more of a goodwill ambassador type of situation. Where we're looking for young ladies who can represent our community, and these parades are excellent opportunities for that to happen. And then, of course, they'll be at the fair for the entire week as well. So we appreciate the fact that they're willing to commit themselves to that, and it does take a lot of commitment in that respect. Any word happening yet on our folks? Let me check. So far, nothing. Boy, this is the time I wish I brought some music to sing. Okay.
Improvise.
What's that?
Improvise.
Oh. Anyhow, just to introduce myself again, and I appreciate the introduction from upstairs there. My name is Rocky Harding. I've actually been doing the MC work for this since 2004, because I brought in the 2005 queen. So, been a long while, but always enjoyable, and somehow we always do end up with either, whether it's just the 3 ladies, or we had 19 ladies one year. That was a long show. You guys are lucky, let me tell you. It takes a long time to ask 2 questions to 19 people. But we always come up with a really good group of ladies that go out there to represent for us. We appreciate too the Armada Agricultural Society for putting on the Miss Armada show as well for us. Let's see what else we have coming up. Usually it doesn't take the ladies much more time than what I've just done, but you know, we want them to look good, so we don't want them to go too quickly. Oh, just so you know too, after we've asked all the questions of the ladies, there will be refreshments while the judges go to tally their scores. The cafeteria will be through these side doors and to your left when we get to that point in the evening. Let's see.
You're ready.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate the help. All right then, let me put my cards away that don't involve the ladies. And we will get moving right along here. All righty. Right now then, I am pleased to announce contestant number 1, Abby Grove. Come on in, Abby. Abby Grove, ladies and gentlemen, give her a big hand. Keep it going for her, ladies and gentlemen. And need to build up a little bit of that excitement. How are you doing tonight, Abby?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you very much. And I was just telling the folks that I look over your resumes and your autobiography that they also have to write for the application. And you're a junior this year, and as you mentioned, undecided and looking at business and engineering and education. So glad to see you're not keeping yourself cramped down to just one thing. 4.0 student, and you serve on the Student Council, National Honor Society, cheerleading, hoping to also eventually coach when you get to that point in life. You do track, hiking club, and volunteering and being involved with your church, which included making blankets for homeless and foster kids, planting trees, and volunteering with first responders. You keep very busy. Oh, and one other item here. I see you raised money for saving elephants. Were they big elephants?
I'd say so.
They were. Okay, very good. Well, Abby, I'm not going to torture you too much longer here. As I explained to you before, we're going to ask you 2 questions. First one is off of her resume. Second question is one that I'm going to ask all the ladies. So, for your first question, thinking of one of your volunteer activities or school activities, I'd like you to pick one and tell us why you enjoy it.
Out of all the activities and hobbies that I participate in, I'd have to say cheerleading has had the most impact on my life. Not only has it been able to put me closer to the community that I have entered in, but it has also allowed me to realize that even on your worst days, you still show up. Even on the days where it feels like you can't get back up, you still do. And there's always something to learn from it. So cheerleading to me is more than a sport. It's something that I hold close to me.
Very good. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. All right, and now your second question that I'm asking all the ladies. What would you tell a friend who asked, who told you that they were going to be in Armada and wanted to know what's it like being in Armada?
What it is like being in Armada is like being part of a big family. You're never alone. You always have people around you there to support you and help you whenever you need it. It's a community that is always willing to help. They're always there whenever you need them. They're loving, they're supporting, and yeah.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a big hand. Abby Grove. Ladies and gentlemen, moving right along, we have our second contestant, Allison Coleman. Allison Coleman, ladies and gentlemen, give her a hand. All right, come on over here again. Allison. Give her a hand. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Very good. Thank you so much. And I have been explaining to the folks that I've gone over your resume. I see you're a junior. You haven't quite decided yet what to do, looking at politics, engineering, and music. And it sounds like from what you introduced earlier that that's kind of one of your big things. You do singing, theater, drawing, playing piano, and in your free time you also ice skate. Helped to raise some funds to help send your fellow choir members to the Pearl Harbor Remembrance last year. Very nice. And you're also involved in the Michigan Thespian Festival, where you performed and she got a superior rating. Very good. Tri-M Music Honor Society, Civics Club, volunteer at the Richmond Fish Fry each year, and also a member of Magic Company, which is a high school chorale at Macomb Community College. Very good. Keeping yourself busy. Well, I'm not going to torture you here too much on this, but just as we mentioned earlier, you are going to be asked two questions. First question from the resume, and the second question that I'll be asking all the ladies. So for your first question, as I mentioned, you're involved with many aspects of music. What is it that you get from singing and acting that you like or find very fulfilling by doing it?
Music is something that makes me feel very happy, and it makes me feel most authentic to myself, and it makes me feel very close with my grandma and Mrs. Jelinski, who passed in 2023.
Very good. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. Very nice. And now what I would like to ask you is the question that I'm asking all the young ladies, and that is, what would you tell a friend who asked, what do you like about Armada?
The thing that I like most about Armada is that everybody is so sweet and so nice. I haven't been a community of Armada for a super long time, but it makes me feel so nice when people are so nice to just talk to you and just have a genuine conversation with you.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Coleman, give her a hand. Very good. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Coleman. Thank you very much, Allison. Okay, and here we are already. Contestant number 3, Ava Perry. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen, Ava Perry. We get one rehearsal, it's about an hour, and that's it. So, no problem. Good. How are you doing, Ava?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. As I told you earlier, and as I explained to the folks, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. But first, wanted to go over some of the things on your resume. I see you interned at a taxidermy, because that's one of your interests. And what's the largest thing you've ever taxidermied?
A deer.
Deer. God bless you, that's a lot of work. Very good though. You are very into art. You want to have your self-owned art business. So you'll be probably taking some business classes at St. Clair Community College. It's good. Also involved in cross country, placing in cross country and in the pole vault. Very nice. Riding horses, caring for livestock, farming, anything art related. You've had AP art classes, part of the National Art Honor Society, and she volunteers at her church vacation Bible school and performs with the Armada equestrian team. And in 22 and 23, they made districts and they made regionals. Very good. Congratulations. Well, I'm going to give her a hand. Yeah, those folks work hard to get to those spots. All right. Well, what I'm going to do now is I have my two questions for you. This first one is from your resume. And what I'd like to ask you is, what is it about art or working with horses or one of your favorite things to do that you find fulfilling and enjoyable?
I find like working with horses and art, I find it fulfilling and enjoyable as like I get to, you know, just branch out and do like, you know, whatever, and I like to sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
You don't have to do a book. That's fine. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. That's fine. You're good. You're good. Second question is the one that I've been asking all the ladies, okay? And this one is, what would you tell a friend who asked you, what do you like about being in Armada?
I just love the community and everyone coming together and just being like, you know, very welcoming and yeah.
Okay, very good. That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a big hand. Give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Ava Perry! All righty. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have now met and talked with, or heard talk with, our three contestants. So at this point, I'm going to have all three of the ladies come back out and join us here on the stage. So let's give them a big hand. Let them know that they're doing great. You're glad they're here. Let's start with, oh, I got to get the names in order. My apologies. Abby Groen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Abby Groen. Next we have our second contestant, Allison Coleman. All right, let's hear it. We have Allison Coleman. And finally, our third contestant, Ava Perry. Ladies and gentlemen, Ava Perry, give her a big round of applause. All righty, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our queen among these three and our court for the 2025 Miss Armada pageant. Give them a big round of applause. They are so breathing heavy right now and doing so well. And I congratulate all of you. And as I said earlier, there's a much bigger class out there, but you three actually stepped up for the adventure. And it will be a lot of fun for you, I trust. Anyhow, next we move on. You can go back and relax. The moment you've been waiting for. The ladies are going to leave the stage. After they have left the stage, our judges will go to tally up the points to see who will be the queen and who will be the court. And we, in the meantime, will all go and eat some cookies and punch, which is great. So, yeah, give that a round of applause. There we go. Now let's give a real big round of applause as our ladies are dismissed from the stage. Give them one more big hand. Congratulations, ladies. You did fine. You did wonderful. I'm so glad you were here tonight. Ladies, you are dismissed from the stage. Give them some applause. There's nothing going on. There we go. All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, if you want to exit through those doors over there on that side, we have punch cookies waiting down in the cafeteria, and we'll let you know when things are going to start up again. Judges, good luck with doing your tallying. Thank you so much again for being here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, without further ado, let's invite our ladies out one more time here. We need contestant number 1, Abby Groen. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Abby Groen, give her a big hand. Next we have contestant number 2, Allison Coleman. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Allison Coleman. Allison Coleman, give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And now contestant number 3, Ava Perry. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen, Ava Perry. Before we go on to the next part, I would like to take just a quick second to thank the Romeo Peach Queen for 2024, who has joined us this evening. Joanna Cowles, I can't see if you're out there, would you please stand? Give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Joanna, for joining us tonight. All right, we have our 3 ladies out here, all waiting anxiously to find out how things will go for the coming year. But before we announce that, we need to give a thanks to our 2024 Queen and Court. So ladies, if you would kind of move together over here to this side for a second, I would like to call out the 2024 Miss Armada Queen, Abby Nickel, and her court, Addison Miller and Kennedy Waston. These ladies have done a wonderful job for us this year, and they would like to share a little bit about what went on.
Hello everyone, my name is Addison Miller and I am on the Miss Armada Court 2024. I want to start off by congratulating our 3 lovely ladies over there. You all did such an amazing job. You're about to step into a huge role, but you're going to be making so many memories, and I want you to cherish it because it goes by really fast. I want to thank the Fair Board for giving me this life-changing experience and allowing Miss Armada to play such an important role in our community. Through this experience, I now feel a deeper connection to my community, and I've met so many wonderful people. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Next, I want to thank Abby and Kennedy. Sorry. Thank you for making this past year so unforgettable. I'm so glad I get to call you girls my friends. And I know I can count on you both if I ever need you. My favorite memory with you girls was meeting up at Abby's house to get our nails done. I feel like we bonded in that moment and got to know each other on such a deeper level. It's crazy to me how fast this went. I know it wouldn't have been as much fun if you girls weren't there with me. The Fair Week was an absolute blast, although it was exhausting. I remember constantly laughing, joking around, and trying new things. I'm so proud of how far you both have come, and I know you will have big futures ahead of you. I hope you know you can always contact me if you need anything. Lastly, I want to thank Amanda and the rest of the Folsky family. I want to start with Joe. Thank you for pulling our float at every parade and always bringing smiles to our faces with all your silly jokes. Little Joey, Cam, and Ryan, you guys are the definition of goofy, kind, and awesome boys. And I'm so grateful for all the laughs, jokes, and crazy memories we made together. I'll always remember how you managed to turn the simplest moments into something unforgettable. With your humor and kindness. Amanda, none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for you. We can tell how much you care about Miss Armada, and your passion has shown so much in these past months. You're so incredibly hardworking, kind, and funny, and you made Miss Armada what it is today. And I'm so grateful I was given this opportunity. Thank you.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet because it's a long night. But I'd like to first say how much of an amazing experience this has all been. I really am so blessed to be involved in the community that I've always lived in. And I would like to thank a few people. So thank you, Joey. Thank you for all of the fun times and playing the float. And yeah, your jokes are amazing. Thank you for treating us girls like your own daughters. And thank you to all the staff, the fair staff, and everyone involved in Miss Armada for the great experience, making it what it is. Thank you to the boys, Joey, Cam, and Ryan, for bringing light to my days and making every moment memorable. Thank you to my parents for supporting me in this experience and being there at every parade, being the loudest in the crowd. I couldn't have done it without you. And lastly, thank you, Amanda. Thank you for all the ice cream, laughs, advice, and support in everything we do, and especially me too, going to my cheer competitions and everything. Thank you for the heart you put in this program and making this the best year ever. We love you. And girls, well, not those girls, these girls, thank you for making this year so enjoyable. I can't describe how grateful I am I got to experience this with the two most beautiful and kind girls ever. These girls to my new queens. I wanted to say to just take in the moment sometimes, right? So when you're on the float, take a moment to just close your eyes and bury that moment deep in your heart. This year will be one full of memories and fun, and I hope that you have the best experience in this program, just like I did.
My best. Hello everyone in the future from past Abby. I'm writing this on the eve of my final parade, the Holidays Parade. My last opportunity to see the faces of my beloved town from the best view imaginable sitting on the Miss Armada float. Tomorrow I'll be overwhelmed with emotions, feeling both a bittersweet sadness and an immense joy for how this year has unfolded for me and for us. As I placed this crown on my head for the final time tonight, I stared into the mirror and reflected on the incredible firsts I've experienced this year. My first time meeting Miss Michigan and Miss America. My first time spotting my family in the crowd, cheering me on with unwavering love and pride. My first taste of a chocolate-covered peach, thank you, Amanda. And the unforgettable moment when a little girl told me I was her favorite queen. I'll cherish that little girl's words forever because they reminded me of a video my mom took when I was a toddler. In the video, she had asked who my favorite princess was, and I proudly responded with, me. Yes, I know every little girl dreams of being a queen one day, but for me, being a queen meant so much more. As many of you know, my family has always been deeply involved in the Armada Fair. This opportunity allowed me to see every queen throughout the years and to pick a favorite at every fair. Until one day, I became the princess little Abby always dreamed of being. But I don't just have my dream for being where I am today. I have all of you in the crowd. To the Folskis, thank you for an unforgettable year of laughter and adventures, especially Amanda for being there for me and for the three of us. To my girls who stood by my side all year, putting up with my crankiness on hot days and my over-the-top energy on others, I couldn't imagine anyone else next to me. I know there were only three of us from the start, but I take that as a sign God only knew I needed you to. To the Fair Board, thank you for treating us so well throughout the year and especially during the fair. And of course, to my family. My parents for making sure I got where I needed to be all summer and supporting me every step of the way for raising me to be the girl that gets to stand up on this stage. My dad and Miss Nancy for pulling 2 floats. My Gigi and Pampa who were the most excited for me and showed up to all but one parade wearing their matching shirts that say the Queen calls me Gigi and the Queen calls me Pampa. Every time. My Papa Ken, who made sure I knew the ins and outs of the fair growing up and allowed me to see every queen throughout my lifetime. Above all, I owe my deepest gratitude to my town. Armada isn't just a place, it's a powerhouse of small businesses, a fierce football team, and a traditional fair like no other. But it's the people, my people, who make this town unforgettable. It's the people of Armada that give unwavering support, spirit, and the heart that drive me to proudly stand up and represent this incredible place I'm honored to call home. If I had to pick my favorite moment during my reign, it would be entering memory during the 152nd Annual Armada Fair. Each day was a new adventure with a new outfit and a new event every night. But there's one specific event that made my week even better, Bump and Run. The night I decided I was going to race a car. It was truly moving to see such an incredible crowd cheering me on during the race. Even though my car had technical difficulties, the sight of my family and friends wearing shirts with my number on them filled my heart with joy and pride. But it was even cooler to hear my very own Papa Ken proudly announce that his granddaughter was in the number 21 with a crown on her roof. I can't thank everyone enough for making this journey so unforgettable. Okay. To the future Miss Armada and her court, congratulations on embarking this exciting journey. As you step into these roles, remember that it's not just the crown that makes you a queen, but your actions, grace, and the way you uplift those around you. Embrace every moment with gratitude and humility, knowing that your influence extends far beyond the stage. Lean on your family and friends for support, and never underestimate the power of a kind word or a compassionate gesture. Your community looks up to you, not just for your beauty, but for your strength, integrity, and dedication. Be proud of who you are and let your passion and authenticity shine through in everything you do. This experience will shape you in ways you can't imagine, so embrace it fully and make the most of every opportunity. And so, as I write this on the eve of my final parade, I'm filled with gratitude for the journey that began with a little girl dreaming of being a queen. When I take off this crown for the last time tonight, I carry with me the memories, the lessons, and the love that have made this year truly magical. Thank you everyone for being a part of my dream and for making it all so special.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause. They put in a long year. They did a wonderful job. Our 2024 Queen and Court ladies, thank you so much. Give them a hand. All right, and now comes the moment where we need to pass the crowns on. So if you would like to go over to the side here, ladies, and if my other ladies will come back over here, go ahead and stay together right up here in the center. All right. Been a long night for them. They've done a wonderful job. It takes a lot out of you, but it'll be well worth it. And I think you're in for a wonderful year. So without further ado, the Miss Armada Queen for 2025 is Abby Groen with court members Ava Perry and Allison Coleman. Ladies, congratulations. This will take a second, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your 2025 court. Give them a big round of applause. Congratulations, ladies, and have a great year. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll have some pictures that are being taken of the two courts together, and then afterwards, friends and parents are welcome to come up and take pictures as well. So if we could please, house lights.